by the suspect that's involved in this. So we've had two homicides that have occurred. The first one occurred this past Sunday on April the 10th, where Mr. Williams, the gentleman to my far left over here, he was walking in a neighborhood. Apparently someone came up and shot him. And then on Tuesday of this week, the next Mr. Williams, which are not related, was also shot as he was walking down the street. We had another victim that came forward and said that a suspect in a vehicle came up to him, a person inside the vehicle started talking to him. He saw a weapon and he ran. In these three related incidents, they do not appear to be related. The subjects are the victims to this. They're unknown to each other. There's no links between the victims in these cases, and the shootings that happened were unprovoked. The person that we're looking for is a black male driving an unknown vehicle. And what I mean by unknown, we're getting very different description of model, color, so we don't want to put that out yet, but as soon as we get it, we'll be more than happy to share it with the public because we want to make sure that you have that information. We believe that the suspect had a brief conversation with the victims prior to the shooting. These shootings have happened in the early hours and early hours in the morning or late night. We're not sure because of the time frame on that. We're asking anyone that has any type of surveillance cameras, door cameras that live in these areas to please contact us because we want to take a look at those footage. So let me go back. So the first shooting occurred on the 900 block of Melrose on April the 10th. The second shooting occurred on the 2900 block of 17th Avenue South. It's about 2 miles away from each other. We have the detectives and the officers in the area checking doorbells, talking to some people in the area to see if they saw anything. We also have our federal, state, and local partners assisting us with these shootings. And again, if anyone has any information, please let us know. And as we get more information, we will update you. So with that, I'll open up for any questions.
Chief, are you talking about the same gunman with both cases?
Right now, as we look at the thing, it's a black male. We're not sure it's the same black male, but everything is lining up to a black male that's having a brief conversation with the victims prior to the shooting. So again, once we get a chance to look at some good video, get a good description, we're going to get it out to the public.
And this guy may be taking people out just for no reason?
Well, right now, what we got from the situation is we have two victims, well, I'll say three victims, two are deceased, is they have no link. So we're assuming that the suspect is driving down the street, spotting these people that are walking down the street, having a conversation, and then shooting them.
So just to be clear, you're not sure if these two cases are related, as in they're the same suspect, but you're not ruling it out?
We're not ruling it out. Again, we need more evidence, and as we collect more evidence and as we get more information, we'll share it with you. We've got a black male in an unknown vehicle, and again, that's having a brief conversation with people in the late or early morning hours, and then possibly shooting them. What we want to tell the public is that if someone comes up to you that period of time and you don't know them, please do not go up to that car. Walk away from that car. If a black male that time of the morning is trying to make contact with you and you don't know them, walk away. Please walk away.
Chief, the third victim, did he or she share anything about what that suspect may have told them in that conversation?
Yeah, and again, we're not going to get that information out yet because we don't know if he just said it to that person. What did he say to the other two victims? And we're just trying to put everything together. So if anybody has any information, please let us know. But we know there's a brief conversation prior to the two victims being shot.
Chief, any idea as to motive? I mean, were these victims, were their wallets missing? Did it look like robbery or what?
From right now, again, all the evidence, there doesn't appear to be a robbery. Again, it just appears to be there was a brief conversation and they were shot.
Can you go over again when the third victim came to you, when that time frame was?
So sure, that was Tuesday morning after the second homicide. The victim came forward and spoke to a detective or an officer and said that someone had tried to stop him, and when he saw the gun, he took off running.
That Tuesday morning?
Within the same time frame. Just one at a time, please. Sorry.
Chief, do you think you could have a serial killer situation here?
Well, right now, we just got a lot of similarities here, and as soon as we get information, we're gonna get it out to the public. We've got some things that are looking like there may be the same person doing this, and as soon as we can get it all out, I wanna make sure I can share that with the community.
Where did all three of these locations where the two shootings happened and where the third person was approached, were they all relatively close to each other or totally?
So, the first shooting and the second shooting happened about 2 miles apart. The guy that said that the suspect, he saw the suspect with a gun, probably happened a couple of blocks away of the second shooting. I'll have to get that for you. I would tell you it was in the same block area of the second shooting.
So just to clarify, you're asking everyone in that community to come forward if they have video. What will you tell them? You know, sometimes residents are busy, and what will you tell them that it's not important for them to do this and provide that to you?
So the biggest thing is we do not have any footage of a good clear footage of the car, of the suspect. So we would like for you to contact the police department so we can look at your camera. Maybe we can see something that you don't know. So, see something, say something, now do something. So you can say, hey, I live in that block and I do have a video camera. Let us come by, let the detectives look at the camera from that late hours to that early morning hour so we can see what's there. So maybe on that camera, it got a picture of this person, it got a picture of that car, so we can possibly link them. Is this the same car at all 3 shootings? Is this the same suspect at all 3 shootings?
Because you think that this could possibly be the same person doing this, are you putting more resources into this case?
And as I said earlier, I have all the detectives now that are working on this. We have our federal, state, and our county partners on this. We have officers out there doing extra patrol because we want people to know that there's police officers in their community. And we're trying to gather as much evidence as we can so we can find a person and bring him to justice.
Chief, do you have a message for folks who might just be concerned about their safety if this does happen to be the same person randomly shooting these folks?
Sure. So the message that we're trying to get out to everyone that if you're walking down the street and it's late at night or early morning hours and someone's asking you to come up to their car to talk to them, don't do it. If you don't know the person, just walk away. The other message I'm getting out to everyone is a lot of people now have surveillance cameras, have doorbell rings that capture pictures. Please, I'm asking you, contact us. Let us go through that footage so we can see. Maybe you don't know it. Maybe your camera picked up the suspect. Maybe your camera picked up that car. So we can share the information with people in our community so we can bring this person to justice.
When these are also unprovoked shootings you're talking about, how rare is it for this kind of particular shooting to take place where it's just unprovoked and just some random guy apparently possibly shooting people randomly?
All I can tell you is, as of today, this is the first one that I've seen in St. Pete. So, again, we need more information so we can make sure we take this person off the street, get this person off the street. Thank you.